Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm your host, the one of this channel. My name is Winston, and welcome to another exciting episode. And you're watching the good news. So before we dive into what we're going to talk about today, I would love everybody to show your support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Today's topic is called lukewarm, associating the spiritual life and the worldly life. And by lukewarm, what do we mean? We find that in Revelations 3 verse 16, it says, "So because you are lukewarm, neither hot or cold, I will spit you out of my mouth." That was Jesus saying to the people, in the end days, because we're meeting the end days now, like the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So you have to choose where you stand as a person. You have to choose where you stand. It's either are you hot or cold? And as we go again on 1 John 1 verse 5, it says, "In God there is light, and there's no darkness at all." So you see, as people who we live in a spiritual life, we have to choose where we stand. Are we standing in the light? Are we standing in the darkness? So remember, we only have a day in praising and worshiping God. We only have Sunday. For me, I go to church on Sundays, and some they go Saturdays, and some they go on Fridays. So depending on which day you go to church on. But what I'm saying is, on that day, it doesn't mean that you have to worship God only on that day. So we have to make it our lifestyle. We have to make it whereby we're living in that space. It is our space to live in. We're comfortable on that space. So let's put an example about being lukewarm. Let's say it's a Saturday now. Today it's a Saturday, and your friends are telling you, "Oh, friend, there's a party that is going on at this place." So you decide to go at that party, and there's nothing wrong about going to a party, by the way, right? So you decide to go on that party. As you are on that party now, there are drinks, because we meet different things at parties. So there are drinks, there are alcohol, there's food. Let's say there's food, but literally sometimes in food, you're the only one who buys that food. So there's a lot that will be going on, dancing and everything like that. Then you decide to get drunk now. You drink, and there's nothing wrong again about drinking. But what is wrong is what you're going to do at the end of the day when you get drunk. That is wrong. That is what is going to defile you. What you're going to do after you are drunk. So you do that, you're on that party. Then now you're drinking, and you get drunk. The next thing, that drunkenness is now making you to be, violent. You're now violent at that party, starting to beat everyone, or you're starting to say words that you're going to regret, or words that you'll regret of saying, right? Then the next morning, Sunday, you're going to church now. We see you as that person, who is you might be holier than everyone, knowing the scriptures, knowing the verses, knowing everything. Forget that yesterday you were in the darkness, and today you're in the light. Then Sunday you're in the light, meditating, praising God, worshiping God. You see, my friends, that's what we call being lukewarm. Being lukewarm is neither you're hot or cold. You're just in between. You're just in between the light and darkness. And remember, in 1 John 1 verse 5, it says, "In God there's only light. In him there's no darkness at all." So he is God, the creator. So in him there's only light. And since you are also a Christian, since you also say you're a Christian who's living a spiritual life, choose between lights and darkness. You have to choose. You don't have to mix the two. So when you are in the light, make sure day and night, Sunday to Sunday, you are meditating on the word of God. Then if you're in the darkness, you know, people in the darkness, they live that every day. They're not even ashamed of doing that. So you as a spiritual person, you have to be either hot or cold. You have to choose where you stand. So I'm going to have the part 2 of this video on this topic, lukewarm. Is associating the spiritual life and the worldly life. So I'm going to do the other part on this one, on the topic of lukewarm. So on this first video, on this first part, I would love everybody to show your support on 50 views and 50 likes for the second part of the video. 50 views and 50 likes. So for every 50 people who are going to watch this video, please make sure that you like, so that I'm able to do the second part of the video. And the second part, it's more exciting and it's more deep, because we're going to dive deep on this topic, lukewarm. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you again for watching to the end, and I hope that you love the video, and I hope that I have given you the word, the light, that you shouldn't be lukewarm. It's either you're hot or cold. You should choose. And see you on part 2 of this video. God bless you. Have a blessed week. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good tea.